Hi and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Dave. I do lots of shopping hauls on this channel, and this week I have been shopping at Aldi. I went in with no list. That means I've ended up buying loads of random stuff that I didn't need. However, it all looks delicious, and I've even ended up buying some stuff ready for Christmas, which I think may be my first. No, actually, I did do some. I brought the cats, my mum's cats, a Christmas present not long ago, didn't I? But yeah, maybe the first food bits that I brought actually in preparation for Christmas. Is that exciting or is it scary? I'm not quite sure, but do you know what? Let me show you what I've got. There's going to be no particular order to this because you know what it's like at Aldi when it's all getting flung down the belt. So it was literally all just going in the bags as it come down, and they opened up a till for me when I got there. So it's worth it for the disorganisation now. Let's go. So I've got these limited edition rice packets. There is also another packet that's obviously in another bag somewhere. But yeah, I thought these sounded really nice. And because I've only got them for a limited amount of time in these places, you've just got to buy them, haven't you? So we've gone for the Bang Bang rice and then Kashmiri gunpowder rice. These would be good, I think, just either as a side or also just do a bit of chicken breast or something in there as like maybe even a little meal, lower calorie meal, I'm sure, but with some additional flavour. So I'm really looking forward to trying these ones. Frozen chicken skewers, we've had these before. They're really tasty, fairly low calorie as well. What I also like is they come quite like flat packs, so they don't take up a huge amount of space in the freezer. They're great with things like if we want to make some flatbreads, that sort of thing. These will do nicely. Something that I don't love about Aldi is you can't get everything that you'd potentially want. So I wanted whole grain pasta. But I've ended up just having to go with the white pasta. It's not the end of the world, but yeah. Then I've gone for some fresh spicy sausage tortellini. This has got a good date on it, a month away from now, so it's a handy one to just have in the fridge. I have got some sauce coming up for it as well. Date isn't quite as good on there, but it's still decent. So, and then we've got some coleslaw. So we're going to have half of this tonight with our dinner, and then the other half tomorrow. Garlic and herb coleslaw at that. So yeah, sounds good, doesn't it? Some frozen pork schnitzel here. That sounds right up my street. It is quite calorific actually. I've just noticed 592 per schnitzel. But judging by the size of the box, I'm thinking it's going to be a fairly decent size. And then I've got some I wouldn't say yellow label. It's not yellow, is it? It's a red label. 50% off triple cooked chips. We'll have this tonight, and we're going to have it with the chicken parmigiana chicken breast fillets. I have made chicken parmigiana myself at home, actually. There's lower calorie versions to do and all of that kind of stuff. However, this is just going to be easy. I've got a busy day, so ain't got time for that. So, and it's specially selected, so better be good anyway. Tomorrow, we're going to be having the hot honey barbecue chicken breasts with some of that coleslaw that I showed you just over here. And then I've got some frozen chips coming up. It's nearly Halloween, so we have just got some sweets for the kids actually. So we've gone for these scary chocolate lollies. We always try and pick something for the kids that we're going to end up eating if we don't use them all. Before now, we've ended up buying loads of stuff for the kids, and then we haven't had a single person come to the door. So yeah, top tip for you if you struggle with that as well. I've gone for 2 packets of these grated cheeses here. I actually thought I'd picked up the 50% lighter ones, but I've picked up 30%. It's not the end of the world, is it? This fabric conditioner here, strawberry and magnolia. I have had this before. It used to be in a much bigger bottle. It was quite a while ago where I had it. If I remember right, it smells amazing. So now we're moving into the winter months and a lot of the wash and dries in home. I tend to go for like the more premium brands when it comes to this stuff, so the house smells nice. I have got a barbecue chicken layered salad. It reminds me of the kind of things that I often get from Asda. If you've ever watched any of the Asda hauls that I've done before, then yeah, we have lots of this kind of stuff, especially in the summer. So I might be clutching at straws having it at this time of year. But yeah, looking forward to giving that a try. And then I've tried one of these Heat and Eat mac and cheese pasta. I thought it was worth a try. It might be one to just have in the cupboard so that you can have it at lunch later on in the week when you haven't got so much fresh stuff in. But then I'm also a bit worried because it says 224 calories, so I'm not sure that's going to be enough for lunch. But there's only one way to find out. I'll try it. 2 loose bananas. I've actually got some more bananas coming up, but I went for a greener colour one for these two, so that hopefully they will last till a little bit longer than the others. Then we've got 2 of these protein drinks here. So we've got a vanilla flavoured one and a chocolate one. There's lots of protein, yogurts and all of that kind of stuff coming up. And also actually, I've gone for some of these chicken and mushroom high protein noodles and the curry flavoured high protein noodles. I've had these before. Again, these are decent things. Just have it in the cupboard for later on. You know, when like you're clutching, like you kind of like, what can I have for food? Yeah, as the week goes on. These kind of things are perfect. And then for the start of the week, actually, these are even better. So a Mexican style chicken burrito bowl here and a bang bang chicken one here. The bang bang chicken one, I've had that before. Oh my God, it's absolutely delicious. So really looking forward to giving that a try. So that's the first half of the shop done. I'm excited about some of the bits that I've got in there. But again, I really do stand by what I've said in the past, in that like, I find Aldi really difficult to go to if you are doing like a meal plan and you've got like real ingredients that you need if you're cooking from scratch. But it is amazing for just going around the shop and buying all sorts of stuff that you do not need. They definitely do better than the other supermarkets, I think, anyway, in getting more money out of you. When we were in there, we first went in there, I was like, I've got 95 quid here, you know, hopefully that'll all be good for all of this. And we're like, oh, we only need a few bits. There's no way we're going to spend 95 quid. We spent £96. Sod's law, isn't it? Let's get stuck in. I'll show you the rest of what we've got. The Christmassy stuff is coming up as well, and you're going to want to see this. So I've got 15 mixed size eggs just in here. I'll probably boil some up, have them as snacks, all of that kind of stuff. Or maybe later on during the week as well. I've got some bread in the freezer. Might just have egg on toast for lunch. Going back to these rice packets here. So I have got a buffalo rice one as well. Also sounds delicious, doesn't it? So I'm looking forward to that. Then I've got 2 lots of these protein, like pudding sorts of things. Yeah, so there's like a chocolatey one, no, vanilla it says, sorry, but with chocolate balls on the top. And then we've got a strawberry one here with white chocolate cereal balls. These are really nice and had them before, so I'm looking forward to these. Same as this, these hot honey flatbreads here, absolutely incredible. They'll work really well with some of those frozen chicken skewers that I've showed you already. And there's a different flavour of the chicken skewers coming up as well. So yeah, I'm fairly sure we'll end up using those with them. Got the jalapenos here. They're down to like 39p, so the date on them's really long. It was like 2028 for these, especially when like they're not opened. And I love jalapenos and spice and all of that sort of stuff, so they'll just live in the cupboard. Talking of jalapenos, again, we've got some of this jalapeno infusions tuna, and I'm not sure what I'm going to think of this. We were like, we'll just get one each because it might be a bit shit, but it might be delicious. It's worth a risk, so yeah. Looking forward to that. Here are the 3 bananas. So these ones are more yellow, so I can eat these for the next few days. Frozen chips. Everyone needs some frozen chips in the oven, don't they? Ziggy fries, these ones. And it says sprinkle of heat as well. So yeah, right up my street. Rip off Milky Ways here. Then we've got some Twix bars as well. These again are for the trick-or-treaters. And once again, I've tried to pick things that we're going to eat so things don't get wasted and live in the cupboard for ages. Here's those frozen chicken skewers, so teriyaki ones. We've had these before. Excellent, really enjoy them. Low calorie, winner, isn't it? Winner, chicken dinner actually. That was quick, wasn't it? Right. Yeah, we don't need this breast joint, but it's 50% off. We'll put it in the freezer. And then, yeah, it's coming up to roast dinner season, isn't it? So this is going to just work out very handily. Between me, my husband, and the dog, we'll demolish that, no problem. So, yeah. Got some of these Skia fruit pouches, yogurt pouches here. These are ideal to take to work, so I don't need to take any cutlery or anything with me. Low calorie, high protein, great flavours. So I've got passion fruit, mango and papaya, a raspberry one and a superberry one here. Got a packet of mini cheeses here to have as snacks in the freezer. More protein. Well, these are protein rice actually, and we had these before, and we actually kind of like picked them up, being like, "Oh, do you know what? We'll give them a go," but we're not particularly excited about them. This is probably one of the favourite range that we found from the protein yogurty sort of range. Just found another one on the side. Yeah, really good. Give these a go. And I heard only in the last week or so that Snaps are being discontinued, and this is Aldi's version of Snaps. You know what it's like, as soon as they say something's being discontinued, you start to be like, oh God, like I really want to do them. So I just had a quick look to see what they were like in Aldi, and I thought, you know what, I'll give them a try. They're only 63 calories a packet as well. I don't have high hopes, I'm trying not to be too close-minded, but yeah. If not, I'll have to get myself a packet of snaps before they disappear. And then I've got a 4 pint out of milk here. And just before I show you the Christmas bits, actually, look at this, how exciting. Tomato and basil pasta sauce. So that'll just go with the fresh pasta that I showed you earlier. So then, yeah, look at these Christmas bits that we've got here. So we've got jalapeno chili jam. It's a decent size. These weren't cheap, by the way. So these ones were £1.99 each. And then this smaller one was £1.49 each. So jalapeno chili jam and then a spiced hot honey chutney. Sounds incredible, doesn't it? I'm really looking forward to having those on my cheese board come Christmas time. You might ask why we've doubled up on both of them. I'm not very good with sharing this kind of stuff, and when we share it between the two of us, I probably end up having more than my fair share, so we have to have our own pots. Is that really bad? Do you do similar? Let me know. And then we have got, look at this, mulled wine flavours that they're doing in Aldi. So we've got a gingerbread one. I also went to Home Bargains today and got some gingerbread candles ready for the festive season. If you've not had them before, give them a try, the Home Bargains ones. So that and cranberry and clementine. These sound incredible. Now, I could have ended up buying a couple of bottles each of these easily. But you know what, we're not massive drinkers in the house. I was like, no, let's just buy one of each. We want to try some different things. You've got to have some snowballs and stuff, haven't you? So, yeah, we're actually going to be at Centre Parks over the Christmas period. So I have a feeling these will come along with me. And if you're interested in seeing what I get to at Centre Parks, then give me a little follow on Instagram. There'll be lots of stories on there. And then 2 pumpkins. It's very close to Halloween. So, yeah, you've got to have some pumpkins on the go, haven't you? So there they are. If you've made it this far, thanks so much for watching. Please consider giving it a thumbs up. Next time I am probably going to be shopping at Tesco, I imagine, because I'll probably do a bit more of a meal plan and cooking from scratch. So yeah, and if you want to catch that, then follow along. If not, I'll be at Aldi again soon. Take care and I'll see you then. Bye.